Hello friends, my name is Shayla and today I am here because I broke my buying ban in a big way. So Shayla's been a sad panda today and I have cried off the little bit of makeup that I put on today, and that's just the nature of it. For those of you who aren't aware, my final day, our final operating day at my salon that I've owned for the last 3.5 years was today. We are officially closed at this point. It's just going in and finishing cleaning everything out, and it's the end. So I've been riding the emotional roller coaster and wave today, so I decided that it was time to break my buying ban, get a little bit of those endorphins flowing, and moving forward into the next chapter, which will mean lots of progress and things for me. I'm very excited about 2020 and what that means for me in my career and all sorts of other things. So what I'm gonna do is I went shopping at Barnes & Noble. My husband was with me. And the other thing that happened today was that I got a package from my friends at Viz Media. Now, they sent me a package earlier this month that contained an amazing volume of manga as well that I will talk about more in another video that you'll see on Christmas. But let's go ahead and open this one on camera because we can. I knew this was coming. I had already talked to them about it, and that is The Way of the House Husband Volume 2. This is coming out in mid-January, and this is the second volume in the story of this Yakuza man who has turned house husband. He retired from his Yakuza days, and this is about little vignettes of his life and how he treats being a house husband, influenced by his Yakuza upbringing, you could say. So it's hilarious. It was one of my favorite comedies I read this year. So I highly recommend checking out the series if you haven't. And yes, I will be reading this soon. I will give you my thoughts closer to the release date, but look forward to those coming soon. Okay, let's get into the Barnes & Noble haul. It is mostly manga. So I'm going to go ahead and do the books up front, and then we'll dig into the manga because there are a couple of books. So these first two books here go together, and these are the next two omnibuses in the Rayuria, I believe, Revelations. Yes, I finally read Theft of Swords this month after it had sat on my shelf for way too long, if I'm honest. And I loved it enough that I wanted to finish out the series. And my friends have been telling me forever to read this series, so here I am, finally reading it. Yes, I am the fool who let it sit on their shelf for way too long. And so I am very much looking forward to continuing on in this series. And then the other book I decided to pick up today was The Girl King by Mimi Yu. This is a YA fantasy that I believe is Asian inspired, about two sisters basically competing for their place in their kingdom. And I heard a lot of buzz about it, but then I never heard anybody actually talking about it. So I wanted to go ahead and read this one and figure out my own thoughts on it, because reading the description, it makes it sound like something I would genuinely enjoy. So I do want to check this one out. Next up, I continued on in a series, which is the last two volumes in QQ Sweeper. Now, I know this turns into Queen's Quality in the future, but I had the QQ Sweeper, and so I just wanted to finish out QQ Sweeper, and then I will go and collect Queen's Quality as well and compare. I just love this mangaka so much that I want to support everything they come out with. So yes, definitely looking forward to finishing out this short series and then continuing on to Queen's Quality. Next up, we have a finale in a series that I've been very much looking forward to, and that is Our Dreams at Dusk Volume 4. This is the final volume in this series that was written by a non-binary mangaka, and so this has a lot of great representation on the LGBTQIA+ spectrum, and each volume that I've read has been very powerful to me, and this one is the longest of the bunch. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting into this one. Next, we have Eden Zero Volume 5. I continue to enjoy this series, and I am looking forward to staying current with these adventures. I like it way better than I enjoyed Fairy Tail, so that says a lot, because initially I really loved Fairy Tail. So I really like Mashima's art style, so I'm looking forward to continuing. I still need to read volume 4. And I went ahead and listened to all of my friends, and now I have Kaiju Girl Caramelized volumes 1 and 2. I don't know how long the series is going to be, but apparently it's got a little monster girl in it, and it's really cute, and I've heard nothing but amazing things from my friends who have already read it, and it's a little bit weird, but really fun from what I've been told, so I'm looking forward to getting into this one. Next up, I'm getting current on some of my favorites, and the first up being Comey Can't Communicate Volume 4. You guys know my love for Comey Can't Communicate. I stay current with this publish. It's fantastic. One of my faves of the year for sure. And I just love it. Next, we have the next volume in the case study of Vanitas. I recently have caught up on this series, and then the next volume came out. And so I'm very much looking forward to continuing on this story. The stakes are getting higher and higher with each volume, so I'm very much looking forward to it. I've got a couple more here. First up being Silver Spoon Volume 12. This one, I think it was technically supposed to release on Christmas Eve, but my bookstore had it early, so I definitely picked this one up. And I love everybody in this series. I don't think there's a character that I don't like, honestly. I just adore each and every one of them for all of the many reasons that they are who they are. And this agricultural high school is very interesting to me, but it does get fairly in-depth on how they do things. So if you're sensitive to that, you might want to steer clear of this particular one, but I absolutely love it. Sad Shae also got a milkshake today. She'll stop being good after Christmas. Next up, we have the next volume in Cheese Sweet Home. Yes, I know there's a box set of this one coming out, but I already had volume 1 and they had volume 2 at the store. So I picked up volume 2 and it made me happy. So yes, this has volumes 4, 5, and 6 technically in it, but this is part 2 of Cheese Sweet Home. And last but not least is one that I have been anxiously waiting for ever since I heard about it, and that is Witch's Printing Office, Volume 1. This is about a young girl working at a printing office. So the art in it looks absolutely adorable. Everything about this just seems amazing, and I am so looking forward to diving into this one. I might even pick it up tonight, who knows. So friends, that is my Sad Panda Shae haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below what you're looking forward to for Christmas, or if you've done any shopping for yourself, what you've ended up picking up recently. And I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has reached out about this situation. There are a lot of people out there who keep tabs on me and knew I was closing the salon, and they have reached out and sent lots of love today, and I feel so blessed to have you all in my life. I am seriously so blessed every day to have this channel and this platform and to talk with all of you. You guys have no idea how influential you are to me in my life. I really just feel so blessed. I found manga because of BookTube, and I found MangaTube because I was a booktuber who started talking about manga, and I am so grateful for everything that has happened in the last year to lead me to this point in my channel, in my life. 2019 has been a year of growth, I would say, and I am looking forward to the progress I will be able to make in 2020 in becoming the kind of person I want to be. So thank you all for being here. If you're new here, sorry for the long rant of love, but it's a love rant, so I hope you'll forgive me. I would love it if you would subscribe and click the little bell so you know when I post new videos. And also a like and a comment always makes my day. This is YouTube, so you guys know what to do. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.